Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about what recently did happen with Frenkie De Jong, because this is something that I know many of you guys have just found out about, and I do want to explain exactly what has been going on with Frenkie and this whole operation, right? We are going to be explaining the story, what did happen in order, and where could we possibly go in the coming months. It's very important to also speak about this because we know that Joan Laporta right now is working extremely hard to get this Barcelona club back into its best financial state, and it does seem like Barcelona are very open towards selling Frenkie De Jong because this could be one of the solutions. And again, we're going to be explaining why Joan Laporta is seeing it in this way. And then also later in the video, we're also going to be talking about Joan Laporta having certain deals on the table so Barcelona can get back to that normal economical stage. But before we go into any of this, if you guys do want to find out where I do get all of my information, how I built this Frenkie De Jong video, my number one source of information, it is the OneFootball app. If you guys do want to download the OneFootball app, you guys can so by scanning the QR code that you do see here on the screen, or you can just click the link that will be provided down below in the pinned comment. If you guys do want to find out what's currently going on with your favorite player, your favorite team, what's currently going on with your national team, or any transfer rumor in general that you do want to follow, the OneFootball app is going to be there to cover that for you immediately and live. All you have to do is just download the OneFootball app by using the QR code. It'll take you straight to the App Store. You download it, set exactly who you do want to follow, and then you'll be set and done from there. So I hope you guys do like this type of plug. I hope you guys do enjoy the OneFootball app. And so now let's get back into the video and let's talk about the operation of Frenkie De Jong, because it does say here, and this is basically how everything all started, the personal terms are no longer an issue for Manchester United in getting Frenkie, who would like to work with Ten Hag again. And this is very surprising to hear because the only thing that we have been hearing about is Frenkie being very against on leaving FC Barcelona. Like, the only thing that we have been hearing is Frenkie wanting to stay. He does not want to go into a club where they do not play Champions League football. And we're like, okay, Frenkie is safe. He's not going to be leaving to Man U because Man U is not going to the Champions League next season. But did Barcelona make that final push that convinced Frenkie that yes, okay, I am no longer needed in this Barcelona squad. It just seems like they want to push me out. Let me just go to this club because that one coach that I did work with a few years ago is going to be there and he can get the best out of me. And so the fact that Frenkie De Jong has given some sort of like agreement when it comes to the personal terms, Manchester United have reacted and they want to make bids immediately, because the first thing that we did see is Manchester United bidding a total of 60 million euros plus 10 million euros on add-ons, but which was rejected by FC Barcelona. And the fact that Barcelona has rejected the first bid, which was around 70 million euros in total, that's great, because if Frenkie's going to be leaving our club, at least make it worth it. Like, I have been talking about this for like the past couple of weeks. If you're going to take away Frenkie, which is a player that many of us do love and we know can find ways to succeed in this Barcelona club, please make it worth it. Like, at the very least, make the starting bid 100 million euros, and once we do grab that 100 million euros, at the very least, let's make the money work for us. So for example, let's have and buy Bernardo Silva and Lewandowski, or it could be Koulibaly and Lewandowski, or it could be Koulibaly and Bernardo Silva. Make the money work if you do sell a player like Frenkie De Jong. And one of the reasons on why, again, Barcelona have rejected an offer like this is because they are looking for a higher offer. And this is where the big story does come in, because it does say here, according to Moises Llorens, Barcelona wants around 100 million euros for Frenkie De Jong. Barcelona wants to sell him, but they will not let him leave for cheap, which is again exactly what we want to hear and what we want to see. 100 million euros is the price of the overall package that the club demands. This includes add-ons. Barcelona had hoped to negotiate with a higher fee, as City, PSG, and Bayern Munich have all shown interest in De Jong in the past, and they have not yet taken that interest to the next level. So this is a huge statement coming from Barcelona. And here's the thing, right? Like, this is the one question that I do want to answer for you guys, and why Joan Laporta is selling this player, because many have been asking, why is Barcelona selling this player? I thought that Frenkie De Jong was untouchable in this club. And so let's talk about that, right? Because look, in my ideal opinion, like, what I really just want to see next season in the midfield is to see a midfield of Frenkie De Jong, Pedri, and Gavi. That's the only thing I do want to see. But it does not work in real life. Like, maybe it might work in FIFA, but it does not work in real life. When you see Frenkie De Jong play in many different positions, as a interior, as a pivot, and to see him not show not a single ounce of great level, like I'm talking about a world-class level in any of those positions, eventually you're going to have to realize that the position that he much rather prefers to play in does not exist in this Barcelona squad. Like the best way to get the best level from Frenkie, to see him at 110%, like how we used to see at Ajax or what we see at the Netherlands, is to place him in the double pivot position. Like when we see Frenkie De Jong play as a interior right next to either Pedri or Gavi, we see only 65% of this player. We don't even see not even 70% of what he actually is. And to see Frenkie like this, right, struggle in this way for the past 3 years, that is alarming for all parties. Like for example, when it comes to Frenkie himself, at the age of 25 years old, you want to be set, you want to be able to perform day in, day out. I understand that if you're like 18, 19, 20 years old and you're still trying to find your rhythm, that's fine. But at the age of 25 years old in football, you need to be in that stage where you are one of the most important players in this club, and that not even the club can bench you because you're just too good. You're performing every day and in every game. And then when it comes to Barcelona itself, sportingly, you want to see your players get results, right? You want to see these players all perform at their maximum level, because that in the end will make your team overall a really good competitive squad. And then financially for Barcelona, this is where the most important thing does come in, because if Frenkie De Jong continues to be in this form, if we see him getting benched for Pedri and Gavi, if we see him like having a really bad attitude on the pitch, meaning that he does not look like he is so inspired to win only because he hasn't been performing well, his value is going to decrease. Like these clubs are going to be looking at Frenkie and saying, okay, look, this player does not look like he plays a lot of minutes with Barcelona. Every time he steps on the pitch, he does not even look interested. He looks lost. Why are we going to be paying 100 million euros for this player? Like, it makes no sense. He doesn't even get minutes at Barcelona, and we're going to justify this against Barcelona and tell him that we're not willing to pay 100 million euros because he barely does even play. So those are going to be one of the things that these clubs might look at in the future, maybe in about 1 to 2 years, if Barcelona finally let go of Frenkie next summer, right? I don't think that it's going to be like this. I think that if Barcelona end up trying to sell Frenkie next summer, they're not ever going to be seeing a 100 million euro offer. Never. Like, they're not even going to have the audacity to ask for 100 million. I honestly think that his value will continue to decrease if he continues to be in this form, and decrease all the way until like 65 million euros or maybe even 50 million euros. This summer that we are currently in the summer of 2022, this is the time. Like, the time is now. This is going to be your only opportunity to sell Frenkie at 100 million euros. And again, assuming that he continues to be in this form and he never continues to outperform his previous self. And just to give you guys more clarification on this 100 million euro price tag, Manchester United, yes, are very open towards paying this, but it does say here, according to Roger Torreo, Barcelona would be open to a fixed fee of 80 million euros plus variables that could go up to 100 million euros in total for Frenkie. And so that's basically it. And again, another question that I do want to answer for you guys is going to be this: why would Barcelona sell Frenkie De Jong, right? If the financial situation is so delicate, and the only reason why they want to sell Frenkie is because of their financial situation, like, why are they going to be selling Frenkie and then buy Bernardo Silva? That makes no sense. Well, here's the thing, right? Let's talk about this for a second. Bernardo Silva fits at Barcelona. Like, his profile is exactly what Barcelona do need. If Pedri or Gavi does get injured, or if Pedri and Gavi does get a red card, Bernardo Silva can easily replace those players and bring in the goals, bring in the assist. We have seen that with Manchester City, and with no problem. This is a player that can give so much in those interior roles, and overall he will be improving the squad. And that is the goal that Barcelona want to have, is to have a very competitive and entertaining Barcelona, a Barcelona where even the midfielders can score, and Bernardo Silva can do exactly that. And so where am I going with all of this? What I'm basically saying is this: once Barcelona reach that goal where they do have a very competitive and entertaining squad, the money is going to be returning back. These brands are going to be wanting to invest in these Barcelona games because they know that this Barcelona team does catch a lot of eyeballs. That is, again, one of the goals. If you bring in Bernardo Silva, who is going to be improving your squad and bring in the goals, bring in the assist, make Barcelona better, that is great. Yeah, like, how many people do you think watched the 2011 Barcelona team? How many people do you think watched the 2015 Barcelona team? That is what Joan Laporta is looking for, and that is going to be the conclusion. Frenkie De Jong is simply being pressured to leave. I honestly do think that right now Barcelona will be making that extra push because it is only going to benefit all parties. For Frenkie, Frenkie, for Barcelona, and for everybody else. And now when it comes to Joan Laporta speaking about the financial situation and what we could expect to see next Thursday, this is what Joan Laporta had to say, and I quote, "If the socios agree next Thursday on the economic levers, there will be happy news and we will solve a large part of our economic situation." And so who knows, right? If these deals that Barcelona have made do get agreed on by the socios, could this stop the operation of Frenkie leaving this club and going to Manchester United? That is going to be a huge question mark. And then when it comes to the other players, right, let's just talk about Gavi, Dembele, and Lewandowski, because Laporta has basically confirmed exactly everything that we have been hearing. And so this is what Laporta had to say about Gavi first. "We are close to reaching an agreement and are optimistic. The club wants Gavi to continue, so does the player and his agent." When it comes to Dembele, this is what Laporta had to say. "He has a proposal on the table, but he has not accepted it yet. Still no response." And then when it comes to Lewandowski, he said this, and I quote, "We are not going to talk about such players because it would be a lack of respect for Bayern Munich." And so Laporta simply said everything exactly what we have been hearing. He has confirmed it. These are the positions of all three players, and that's going to be it. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.